Hello everyone, I'm Greg Otto with FedScoop TV, and today we're at the Public Sector Innovation Summit, and I'm talking with Dr. David Bray, the CIO of the FCC. David, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Greg.
So talk to me about your top 3 priorities for this year.
So the top priorities for the FCC, now that we have completed Operation Server Lift, is really to take those remaining systems that we've not moved to a commercial cloud platform and figure out ways to modularly move them to a commercial cloud platform. For example, we have our universal licensing system. It's literally written in about 4 different languages. It spans the course of 16 years, and there are several different business processes in it. So we can't find any one platform to immediately adopt. But what we want to do is, using commercial cloud solutions, take different processes and begin to move them as much as possible in parallel. So the old system is doing those things that we can't move to the cloud directly, and then those things that we can move to the cloud do it. And so that ideally over the next year, 2 years, you don't realize it, but ULS has been moved with a new user interface from being right now hosted by a commercial service provider to the cloud. The 2 other priorities that we have is really sort of institutionalizing the change that we have done with the FCC. So what used to be called enterprise architecture and engineering is now cloud integration and catalog.
Okay.
Their top jobs really being, can I build a reusable catalog of those modular services? And then the third thing is really sort of working with our partners in the bureaus and offices to see where we can get sort of greater efficiencies by going to the cloud.
Okay.
Because we've not seen a budget increase in the last 6 years. And so those systems that have not been able to be modernized, now that we have moved to cloud and how we move to commercial solutions, that may give us a little bit of fuel, even without a budget increase, to deal with that remaining IT.
So what technological innovation or policy innovation even do you see driving what you're trying to accomplish in the next year?
So part of it is the resiliency of commercial cloud solutions. Now that we can have trust that we can get to 4 nines in terms of reliability and connectivity,
Okay.
we don't have to host our own IT. In fact, I would say if we tried to host our own IT, given that we're only about 2,250 people, we wouldn't be able to do as well as commercial solutions. The other thing that's really the big innovation is that commercial cloud solutions are increasingly allow you to remix.
Okay.
So you're not locked onto any one platform. I can do whatever platform is best for GIS, another platform that's best for data collection.
Okay.
And so that increasing ecosystem allows public service, which is really not in the business of competition, we're in the business of serving people,
Right.
to remix those commercial solutions that'll be kept up to date by the commercial solutions and not by us.
So what is one way you or your office driving innovation inside FCC?
So what I would say is really sort of getting out of the business of writing custom code wherever we can.
Okay.
In fact, our philosophy is first and foremost, look for open source frameworks that we can reuse or code that we can reuse or commercial cloud solutions. And if we can't do that, then we write our own cloud, our own solutions in the cloud. The other thing that we've done is take the group that used to be called software development. It now is called tailored platform and data, again with the emphasis that really the focus is on tailor the existing commercial solutions out there and then focus on the data, which is really the unique advantage of the FCC. We want to provide that data to our public partners, we want to provide the data to the public themselves, and then also use it responsibly within the FCC to provide the best services we can.
So we're at an interesting time. Right now, there are only a few months left for this administration. You know, the career officials are going to stay on while the political appointees may get shuffled around. How do you see that impacting innovation in government IT moving forward? So
with any election, there is always the opportunity to have greater conversations about where should we go, not just in the short term, but in the long term. So I'm a careerist, so I'm expressly nonpartisan and I don't get involved with politics. But having that conversation with the people that are there for the longer haul, as well as the people that come in with new ideas that are more short term, that's a really valuable framework to have both before the election and after, because now it's actually a chance to say, what has changed since, say, 8 years ago? And if you think about it, it wasn't until 2007 that the first iPhone was rolled out. So we've seen a lot of change in less than 10 years.
Right.
And the expectations for what the public has for what public service can do has also changed. At the same time, we've had sequestration and budget cuts. And so how do we continue to provide and meet those expectations that are increasing exponentially from the public about what public service can do with tight budgets? That, to me, is a very interesting question. Also, let's think about our workforce. I mean, why do we still hire people for specific agencies? Why can't we have them float across agencies and actually use their sort of abilities to the best wherever they're needed, almost like a freelance workforce within the side public service, but also leverage our contractor partners and really focus on public-private partnerships.
Very, very interesting stuff. As always, appreciate you stopping by, David.
Thanks for having me, Greg.
For more of our videos, check out our YouTube channel, and for more information, check out fedscoop.com. I'm Greg Otto. Thanks for watching.